Hey, how's it going, YouTube? Today I got a pretty good video for you guys. So, with Aeternum being out for a couple weeks now, a lot of the fresh start players are finally reaching the end game content, and I think can now utilize this advice that I'm going to give you guys. So, this video, I'm going to go over some tips and really kind of showcase a pretty direct path which I believe is going to be the fastest route to you guys reaching gold cap. Um, and I will show you real quick the type of day that I had in the trade post. I had a really good day. Today is October 30th. Actually, it's the 31st now. It's like 4 in the morning, but everything that you guys see here sold in one day. Right? So I have gold in there. I have a company that's got a couple 100,000 gold in it. I have an alt account that has a couple hundred gold in it. So we've exceeded gold cap. So before I get into the specific details, let me just mention this, guys. I've been streaming New World 6 days a week for the past 8 months. And honestly, all the people that come into my stream and stuff have been great. I think the community in New World is there's a lot of good there, right? And then my point is I don't plan on going anywhere, right? And we are so close to the 1,000 subs on YouTube. My last couple of videos did very well for me. I'm extremely happy and humble at the support that you guys have shown. So if you guys have not dropped a sub on my YouTube channel yet, it would mean a lot to me. 1,000 subs is a huge milestone for YouTubers. And for me to continue to make content, it would go a really long way. So that would be much appreciated. So yeah, we're going to go over what I believe to be the quickest route if you guys are going to play New World for a while. This is the quickest and easiest way I think you can hit gold cap. And keep in mind that as you acquire gold, you can create a company and you can put gold in there. As you see right now, I have about 350,000 gold in my treasury. But one side thing I want to bring up that I just recently went through is if you end up having members in your company, just be very wary right here when you change the rank. If you make anyone consul, they can then withdraw as much gold out of the company that they want. There is settings in here. Like right here, you can do a daily withdrawal limit. And as long as they are only settler and officer, they can't withdraw as much money as they want. I had a few friends that I made consul, and I still trust all of them. But we just had one guy, Rage of Zeus TTV, burn me. He stole 160,000 gold from the company. So I bring that up as a cautionary tale to you guys. If you're in the same situation, don't make anybody consul. We're trying to make money, not give it away. Remember that. So let's see. Also, if you guys are enjoying this content, if you've seen other videos of mine, just keep in mind I'm going to be having a few build videos coming up soon. I have some good things in the works. So keep that in mind. So the steps to make gold cap, whatever, make a lot of gold is this. Starting off is going to be a lot of farming. And again, this, to be honest, this primarily is, like I already mentioned, if you plan on playing the game for a while. So I'm going to show you guys something. So we're going to look up fibers. And I had people in stream that confirmed that even on standard servers, these prices are similar, right? Fiber is the tier 1 resource. And it's selling for 55 cents per. Now, if we look up like wire fiber, which is the tier 5, it's 23 cents. And this is going to be a common theme with everything that we're going to go over. That we're going to go over fibers, smelting, like ores, and rawhide. It's the same concept. All the tier 1 items, let's see, iron ore is gonna, I haven't even looked this up before I made this stream because I already know it is, right? So iron ore is 63 cents. So let's look up. I mean, I feel like this almost isn't fair because mithril ore is always pretty cheap. 19 cents, right? Let's look up orichalcum or 33 cents. Again, I didn't even look this up right before I made this video. Iron ore is almost twice what orichalcum is. And let me tell you something, before Aeternum dropped, this was not the case. And it's going to be the same with rawhide. I'll just show you guys real quick, even though I don't know if it's really necessary. Rawhide, 79 cents for the cheapest, 85 for the second cheapest. We look up, say, thick hide, 27 cents. We got a tier 4 mat selling at a third of the price as the tier 1. So step number 1, farm these items. And I'm going to give you an example for rawhide because Cutlass Keys was revamped, redone, looks different, changed up, right? It's a new level tier. It's now 65 to 70 level, whatever. That used to be the rawhide farm. And the way mats drop or get harvested in this game is, I'll show you on the map. So based on the level, this is 60 to 65. It's going to drop higher tier items, right? So that's why Cutlass Keys used to be like 1 to like 29 level. This used to be the rawhide spot. I'm going to show you the best place that I found to farm rawhide because the previous best spot is not there anymore. So I'm going to bring up something to show you guys. Let's see. Let's do this. Hopefully that works. So I went to newworldmap.com. I looked up all different type of skinning animals. So now, based off what I said, Brightwood, I think, is level, like, I don't know what it is, but it's right in the sweet spot. It's like level 30 zone of the highest level that a animal can be to skin rawhide. If you go up any more levels than a higher tier zone than Brightwood, it's going to drop the next tier of leather. So the best spot currently in the game to farm the most valuable mat, as far as, you know, like leather and, you know, is going to be right here. This right here. If you go to this shrine at the top, kind of center shrine, there's a mountain right here. You're going to drop down. It goes down and there's like a little valley right here. And it's just full of these lion and Pumbas. So that is where you're going to farm mats. Just to put it in context, I went here and I farmed for 15 minutes and I think it was like 1,500 rawhide. You guys saw the prices. We're going to bring it back up. So you saw the prices of rawhide and you could do the math. It's easy money. Easy money. 79 cents to $1. That's 1,500 gold in 15 minutes. So you're going to do that. You could do, like I said, rawhide, iron, regular fibers. Just farm as much of it as you can. I recommend that spot I just showed you. It's very good. The next thing I recommend, and everything kind of works in tandem. It's all working toward an end game scenario for you guys to make as much gold as possible. So the next thing that I recommend is going to be doing golden scarab runs. I've been recommending that for a while. In fact, if you guys don't know this, I have a second character on Valhalla, and its name is literally golden scarab run. I made it for that. So I've been preaching golden scarab runs for a while. I strongly suggest them. You'll understand as the video goes further why I recommend them. I'll show you real quick the route I take without actually walking you through it. You go to Kratos Rest. There's 2 chests here. One's a glyph chest, and the other one is a acid chest right here. If you come here and come down and right along the side of the mountain area, like just right there, that's where it is. And then next, you're going to go to this shrine. And basically, you're going to take this road all the way to you can. If you see right on that little dot, you'll see it. That's a chest. And it basically, if you work your way all the way down this like brown area, basically to this shrine, you will hit all the acid chests. Next, you're going to go to New Corsica, the capital of Brimstone. You're going to go out the left exit right here, and you're going to take this road all the way down here. Same scenario. This brown area, if you just search this area, you will find it's really pretty simple. Follow this road down, go to this brown area, get all the acid chests. And by the way, another side tip. If you have luck on your gear, it will not really increase the amount of golden scarabs you get. Very, very oh so slightly will it do that. But it will raise the level of legendary drops you get from the chests, which are going to be the gold 3 perk items. And I sell a lot of them. I sell a lot of the items I get here because they're usually between like 600 and like 625 gear score. I sell them for like 100 and like 200 to max maybe 500 gold consistently, right? So you're gonna do that. You're gonna get this area. Then the next one, you're gonna go to the worm sign obelisk, and this one's a little more difficult to explain, but I guess it's not really. It's the same concept. It's right here. It's this brown area. Brown, and you see little patches of little lake, right? Right there. Next and last is going to be the Miracle Shrine. Same thing. There's 3 chests over here, all right next to the shrine, all in this little brown area. So that's the golden scarab run. You can do it once a day. I do recommend, if people aren't griefing you, to run it flagged, which would be the U key on the map. It says right there. You get more luck when looting large elite chests. I do recommend that if people are not griefing you on your server. So the next thing you're going to do, if you're doing everything we just went over, is going to be to take the gold that you're making from the hides, all the mats that you're selling, is going to be put it all into your armoring craft. This is crucial. This is the end game for what I'm trying to tell you guys. Right here, armoring. Hold on. So get this to max level. I don't even have to show you guys this part, but just armoring. Just go to armoring. Get that all the way up. You will be able to craft at the outfitting station. Basically anything that shows. Let's see, right here. You see that in the top right? It says armoring. Anything with this symbol right here will let you. So you can do heavy armor at the forge, light and medium at the outfitting station. That is the end game. So now, what do you do once you're at this point? This is when things start to get fun. At least it did for me, and I still enjoy it. So what you're going to do is this, and I could probably give you an example, but you'll get the basis of it. So what you're going to do once you hit this level, which you could do, you kind of have a few options, but basically from your knowledge of playing the game, you can even go into the trade post. You can go like, I'll just show you something real simple. Just go into the trade post, literally hit this one button, price up. You're going to get a bunch of scammed items apparently first. Don't remember. I think that recently happened. So if you wanted to, if you just have no clue what to make and you're kind of stumped, just go in here and look at what the most expensive items are. Try to craft them. Look and see what the two most important perks are going to be. If you look right here, you know, you could pick Empowering Fireball. Definitely going to be the most important. And then at that point, honestly, you could pick which one you value more. Flame Attunement or Plague Crits. Let me show you. Kind of giving you guys a rundown on everything. That's the thing, man. When I make these videos, I end up going in more detail because I don't want you guys to leave the video and be like, oh, that's cool, but I don't really understand, right? Like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to show you without having the exact mats on me, which is stupid. Only certain things won't populate when you're searching things if you don't have all the material on you. So pretty much what you're looking for is it's gonna say I don't know if I should just grab a few things, but pretty much you're gonna roll 700 items, which is going to include 3 golden scarabs, which is why you're gonna be running the golden scarab runs every day. You're gonna need a matrix, an armor matrix. So until you get to that point of making your own armor matrices, I recommend, I would say it's almost crucial to do a buy order. So you're going to go in here, type matrix, and you're going to do armor matrix. Going to place buy order down here. And as you see, the matrices are selling for over 8K. If you do a buy order, it's 6,700. Be patient, fill your buy order. So that's pretty much it. You need that's the 3 main ingredients. I'm not gonna go into every single piece that you need to craft, but the main pieces is going to be 3 golden scarabs per craft and the armor matrix. Those are going to be the biggest ticket items that you need. The 2 things that you can do is you can either do what I just showed you, look for an item that you know is valuable, that you know that there's a market for, craft it, put it straight on the trade post. Option 2 is going to be more of what I did early on, which is this. I'll show you. So just as an example, right? When you play New World, when you have an amulet, amulets start off very simply, health and then some sort of protection. That's the basis of a bis amulet. So what I did, knowing that I was going to want all, see right here, I have frozen protection, health, slash protection, health. And I have a bunch in my gear sets: thrust protection, health, right? So, being that I knew I was going to need those, what you do is you craft 2 or 3 of whatever you want on your build. You either keep the one that you want or the one that you're happy with, and then you put the other 2 on the trade post. The reason why you do that is because you're getting your gear, and the items that you're selling are going to pay for your crafts, right? If I craft 3 of these, pocket 1, sell the other 2, it paid for my craft and I'm profiting. Uh yeah, so that's pretty much the basis of it. Um I wrote down some notes. Let me just take a look, make sure I went over everything I wanted to. Um yeah, you know, chat, that kind of YouTube, that kind of snuck up on me. So that's really it. That's honestly it. If you want a road to making as much gold as possible. Oh, I'm sorry. There was one other thing. Uh One other thing that you could do to make gold is farming. I mean, there's a handful of things, but farming globs of ectoplasma is always something that you can do, and I'll show you that real quick. If you don't know what that is, it is pretty simple. Globs of ectoplasma is a resource that you need to craft uh rune glass. It is the key component to farm or to craft rune glass. So this is New World Database. I typed in glob. We got glob of ectoplasma. This is going to show us every location that you can farm ectoplasma. So we're going to click on one of the locations. We're going to zoom out on the map. All of them are going to be in Brimstone. This is Brimstone. So it shows this area right here. If you go to this area, all these red things are opportunities to get globs of ectoplasma. So we'll hit the back button. Um, if you want different locations, you want to see them all. Like I said, they're all pretty much there's a bunch right in this general left side of Brimstone Sands. That is another very good spot, or I'm sorry, way to make gold. We will show this glob of ectoplasma selling for 300 gold. Even the buy orders are even the buy orders are $234. Glob of ectoplasma. You can farm 2 or 3 of these in 10 minutes, 10, 15. You know, everything in MMOs is RNG, but these are the ways that I'm recommending that I know will work for you, no matter if you're on a legacy or a standard server. And I mean, I don't have days like this every day, obviously, or I'd run out of space for my gold. But this is legitimately just a rant. I did not like, oh, I sold a lot in the trade post. Let me make a YouTube video on it today, right? This is just a day that I sold. I mean, you do the math, 250K of gold in the trade post, you know? And honestly, that kind of stems back to potential karma that I think, to be honest, because I told you Rage of Zeus TTV stole 160K out of my company treasury. And then today we have a day like this. And not only that, but we actually cleared the sandworm today for the first time. And that was thanks to our buddy Scoozy again. So, you know, you win some, you lose some. Yesterday was a rough day because of what I told you guys about. But today we sold a lot in the trade post. We cleared the sandworm. We got this piece. If you don't know, keenly fortified is an illegal perk combination on a piece of armor. So another thing I'll say kind of as a side note, I already mentioned early when I started this video that you know, I've been streaming New World 6 days a week for the past 8 months consistently. It's the only game I stream. And I'm trying to incorporate YouTube videos, you know, to get traction on my Twitch. But 1,000 subs is a huge milestone for YouTubers. So you guys haven't already subbed to my channel, it would mean a lot to me as a content creator to continue to make these videos and do this for a game that if you're here watching it, you love the game. I love the game. I believe in this community. And it would help me out to continue to make these videos. So trying to think if there's any final notes or things I need to go over. I mean, I think I painted a picture for you guys. Farm those mats. Do your golden scarab runs every day because you're going to need them for crafting. Put all that money into armoring. The quicker you get... Let me just put things into perspective, guys. Let me put things into perspective real quick. This piece that I charged 100,000 gold for took me 5 minutes to craft. You know how much this cost me to craft? 12K. 12, 13, 14K tops. That's what that, yeah, about 14K is what. And same with this one, and same with this one. And that includes using BIS craft mods like Enchanted Ward right there. It took me, once you get to the point where you can do this kind of stuff, 10, 15 minutes, craft something. Granted, it, like I said, it doesn't always work out that way. I'll say this, worst case scenario, you will always turn a profit. If you roll the most garbage thing, because how the crafting works for 700 gear score is you lock two perks, which we went over earlier. So you lock the two most important perks and you hope you get a good roll for the third perk. Depending on that third perk is going to depend on, are you doubling your money or are you making 70K, 80K, 90K profit, right? Something else I want to mention real quick to you guys. Some people may be watching this video and be wondering, hey, Noble, what's really the likelihood that people are going to continue to spend that kind of gold on 700 gear score items when the new cap is 725? Well, it is October 30th, October 31st. Apparently people are still buying it. And honestly, the gap between 700 and 725 is so small. I think these 700 items are going to be relevant for a while. So I would not think too much into that. Oh, how long is 700 gear score going to be relevant for? Like I said, I play this game every day. I've been playing the game every day for literally the past 12 months, even before I was streaming. Probably even longer than that. So yeah, guys, if you want the quickest way to hit gold cap, I hope I did a good job explaining to you guys so you guys can understand the direct process and, you know, why I recommended what I did. That's it. That's what I got for you guys today. If you enjoyed that video, I go live, like I said, 6 days a week on Twitch at Noble Duelist TTV. That would honestly, aside from subbing here at the moment, because I really want to hit that 1,000 sub milestone is to check me out on Twitch, man. You can always come there, ask me any questions, hang out. We're, you know, we're doing stuff over there. Today we did the sandworm. We actually did the hive of gorgons today too. We did some quests for the elemental ban. As you see, the only thing I need to do is to run it back through the hive of gorgon. After everything I said, the last thing we did today was we did the quest for the Azov conductors. Yeah, love for you guys to come hang out. You can ask any questions that you have there. But with that, I'm not going to drag this out any longer. If you like this video, drop a like on the video, and hopefully I see you on the next one. Peace.